tuning into my channel. It's Wednesday already. I cannot believe it. Anyhow, as I told you guys last week, this and every Wednesday I will be providing my feedback on a specific topic that is, whether it's controversial, it's trending, something that really touches me or impacts me, something that really triggers me or may cause me to want to rant, right? So today I will be speaking about this video that I saw with Yanique, the curvy diva, speaking about how she was sexually assaulted and how she was abused. Funny enough, it was just yesterday I was speaking about how it is that I was abused verbally and physically by a policeman. So if you have not yet watched that video, stop this one and go ahead and watch that video to hear my own story. Alright, also I realized that my subscribers are increasing and my views are increasing, and I feel so good. So I personally want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. There are quite a few persons who have shared my videos. Danielle, Georgia, Abby, Tamika, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the support. Ayana, you guys shared a link to my video on your WhatsApp, and I must say I appreciate it. Persons who you expect to support you, they aren't the ones supporting you. You get what I'm saying? Anyhow, let me go ahead and start playing this video that I have here with Yanique. She was actually on Simone's show, right, which is aired every Mondays on TVJ. Alright guys, so subscribe to my video. Let me watch this video. It is so upsetting.
So it's for Jesus. She's like, darling, that is abuse. I said, no, it's not. I still believe in love. I'm open to love. You can accomplish anything that is happening in your life. It's never to the point where you can't overcome. And once you know that God is in control and you're in control, the universe is going to bless you.
That's true. God is in control. And once it is God is in control and your heart is clean and your mind is clean and your heart is pure, you're going to be blessed. No matter what nobody wants to say, because the good thing is that there is a God Almighty up above. Alright, let me continue watching.
And she is straight. Like, listen, she go to her and she said, listen, I don't like you from my daughter, don't come back here. And that was it. So my friends had to be, on the P's and Q's. But this particular friend, he went to the library before. And I was there not paying any mind. This is a guy that she like, and she's there with the guy and everything, and I'm not paying any mind. I'm 15, she 18, she doing she. The next day now, she said to me, I should come and, meet up and we're going to go out. So I said, all right, we're meeting you. So I know my mother says she want me to take taxi everywhere, all of these things. So I met the taxi man, dropped me off at one place, and that is where my mother think I am, probably Mega Mart or close to that area. And I said, you know what? And I walked from there and go around to where my friend is. Well, I thought she was there.
Me never do that. I mean, it happened already, but if I go to a friend's house, or I'm supposed to be at your house, and when I go to the house, I'm only seeing a male, and that wasn't the plan, I leave. I'm leaving, because that just not so sound right to me. That does not sound right to me. Something is wrong. Maybe it's a friend set her up, because I have someone, a friend who is wicked. I want to stay bad. I want to sit down on a plan. And that's why not every friend is a friend. Sometimes we use the word friend too loosely, because not every friend a friend. You might be surprised them always says those who close to you hurt you. It's those that are close to you that will hurt you, because some friends are envious and jealous and bad mind. You know what I'm saying?
When I reached, I said to myself, oh my God, where are you? She's like, I come in. But her boyfriend is there in the house. Or the guy that...
As she said, a man come out way older in her 30s. On a dirty man. On a dirty man. Leave the people, pick them alone. It's like you pedophiles are waiting to see a young teenager just start popping breasts. I don't know how it attracts you, How do you get an erection from seeing a teenager? It is upsetting. It is upsetting. Eh? Take your eye off of the people, them young girl pitney, make the pitney them grow up. Make the pitney them grow up and make their own choices. Eh? You get up and, how as a man, you get erected by seeing a young girl, big old tough, crusty man too, you know. And let me tell you, that is the reason why certain things turn me off when I go on dates with men. You see, if I go on a date with a man and he wants a kiss or he wants a touch at his first date, move. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. If you go on a first date with a man and he comes and he wants to kiss you, ladies, or you hear him tell us him feel away, or if him can hug you, or if him can rub down your leg, that's a red flag. Only if you learn to control yourself, it's just upsetting.
Or the guy that she like. So I'm there waiting, watching TV, don't know what's going on. So the man come out and he's way older, in his 30s, and I'm there, okay, with this big man. All right, okay, him sit down beside me. I'm like, oh.
And the man presumptuous too, because the man is Yanique's friend, partner, or they're dating, and you, I look the friend and I bring argument to the friend. Enough of you men don't know how to control yourselves. You don't have no respect for the woman when you are date. You don't have nothing name respect for yourself. You don't have nothing name respect for people girl pitney. And you don't have nothing name respect for the woman you're dating. But oftentimes as women, we give men the leeway. We give men the leeway to act and treat us the way they do. Because a lot of these men, we treat them as if they're kings, and we find justifications as to why we do this and excuses as to why we do that, and I do it because of me, you know, do it because of you. Oftentimes as females we do things to please men. On a top it, young girls.
Okay. And he's like, your friend, you're nice, you know. I was like, all right. No, me definitely gonna tell my friend, because you're crazy. He's there, he tried, attempted something and tried to touch me and something. So I jumped by, run to the door. He's like, no, stop, I'm sorry. And I said to him, don't.
You hear that? She said she called her friend, can't get her, can't get her. The friend set it up. The friends, maybe the man even tell the friends, say, listen, I want your friend or I want to do something. Make sure you plan this. Because she's calling the friend until everything took place and the friend was nowhere to be found. That friend is a wicked friend. That's what I tell you now. You see friends?
Do that, don't do that, don't. So he's like, I'm sorry.
Yanique shouldn't go back either. After the man touched her and she got up and she realized she not get a friend, leave. Where she gone back for? Why would you go back? But sometimes you're young and you're fool or you're young and you're naive. I say, alright, I'm wait for my friend. Boy.
Anyways, call my friend again, can't get her, call her, can't get her. And then I remember we kind of relaxed now, watching TV. They're saying, alright, this is taking too long. Maybe ready for leave because
him is no gentleman. He's no gentleman. No gentleman would look at a teenage girl under the age, I wouldn't even say under 16, under the age of 18, and I touch the girl. First of all, you're preying on the girl. On a need for control in a nature, like you don't take too much Viagra. And it's like, I hope the men them will see a video here. And I do hope females share this video, because a lot of you females, you're the one that are hiding, concealing for these men. It's like the man sweet up Yanique if she come back into the house because he knew he wanted the sugar plum.
Here in the house. So he's like, look here. So I said, what? So he's like, no man, I think your friend, whatever. So I'm thinking she tried to get him. So I went into the room saying, what happened? And that is when the door closed. And that is how I lost my virginity.
The man took the young girl's virginity. And Yanique, you're a strong woman because you've been through a lot. I've never been through that. I've never been sexually assaulted. I mean, your virginity, a man rape you and take your virginity. You know how that feels? That is the worst. I can't even say the worst feeling because I don't know how it feels, but thinking about it is the worst feeling ever. Your virginity that you've been preserving, adopted crosses, pedophile, rapists take your virginity. I can imagine that feeling.
I lost my virginity, and because of that, you know, the whole thing, at some point when it was happening, I kind of block out and I said to myself, all right, then it's not happening. Yes, I tried to scream and the whole down bust up my mouth, and I'm like, this don't make sense. Like, you know, like, when will it end? I swear to God, I zoned out and went to somewhere, and it was a beach or something. I just started focusing on something in the ceiling and put the thing over my mouth and just lie there saying, okay, this soon end.
You never told your mother?
I never. Because my mom actually got raped, and it was brutal for her.
You hear that? Her mom actually got raped. She did not share it with her mother because her mother went through the same thing she went through, and her mother was shielding her from that. Her mother told her that I got raped. I don't want the same to happen to you. Right? And she hid it from her mother. And I get it. I have spoken to victims of rape, and they share with me it's very hard to disclose it. You have to gain the strength and the courage to share with somebody that you were actually raped. It's not a good feeling based on what was shared with me. Persons say, listen, the rapist will even threaten them, threaten their lives. My gosh. Men, if a woman say no, it's no. If a woman is not interested, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Get your hand. Get some Jergens lotion. I'm gonna need to say nothing else. This is her next story after her rape story. Right? So to wrap up this segment, men, if a woman say no, it's no. Leave the woman alone. And as me say, when I bring out woman pan date, when I keep a damn hand on a side. Keep your hands at your side. If you want kiss, they kiss the teeth.
We're going to talk some more about how Yan moved from this and losing her mother but gaining herself.
So with that, the love died.
So now, Yanique is speaking about her abusive relationship. Hey, man, a problem, you know? I always say to Abby, one thing with me doing now, no matter what Abby, you know, I always say to Abby, Mr. Abby, life is better alone. Men are problems. Problems. When I know one story at the next. So a man rape her, she go in a relationship, a man is now abusing her.
And he normally said to me, you soon find back the love. You soon love me again. And I was like, what? No, I don't. You know, because him always said, you soon find love. Don't it? You soon find that love, man. Don't worry about it, man. We can get through this. And when I couldn't find the love and all of that, him start, you know, be physical or get physical.
Yeah, that is what happened. It's true, Shatel. You see, when you realize that the woman not interested and the woman are going to move on, at that time when I get physical. And enough of you men only have woman's strength. Woman's strength alone and a half. Woman's strength alone and a half. And that's why I tell you, say the policeman there, him lucky say he was saved because I did make up my mind. You men only have woman's strength. When a woman wants to go, it's like, let me tell you something. Men don't like here, no. So they might touch you up, they say no. They might push it same way. And you're fighting and say no, and I don't know how they get an erection. You're in a relationship and say no, you don't want it no more, they're going to kill you. They cannot move on without you. They don't like to hear no.
Don't it? You soon find that love, man. Don't worry about it, man. We can get through this. And when I couldn't find the love and all of that, him start, you know, be physical or get physical and all of that. And I was like, no, my mother tell me, say no man to beat me.
You know, I was gonna say this in my video yesterday. I was gonna say, say a wee nice, pretty, proper woman, man always abuse. Always a certain type of woman sit and make the wrong decisions. Because look at me, you know. Me don't tell you say I was a yam head. I was no longer a yam head. I was a yam head, but I am no longer a yam head. because the choices I made, I've learned from them. Me not go back there so. Right? I'm not going back there. And she sit down and she take the beating and the butter bruise and the licks.
But I wish my mom had said if them beat you, leave. Because Jamaica have this whole notion where if a man puts him hand on you, then you're supposed to lick him back. So in my mind, how I show my strength and that I'm a strong woman is to lick him back. So every time is a fight and keep going back and forth and any little thing. I mean, it wasn't often, probably once every 2 years or so. So we'd fight and he would say, boy, look what you did to me. And I said, look what, that felt good. Felt like, yo, you know not to mess with me next time. But that never stopped back. I said, what? She's like, no, man. Anytime, whenever I want to go and fight or anything, you don't put your hands on him.
Yeah. First of all, I say, even if a man puts his hand on you and you lick him back, he still abuses him, hit you first. He is still abusing you. So get it straight. Even if a man put his hands on you and you retaliate, it's still abuse. He abused you. So oftentimes you have it in your head, it was a fight. He's an abuser. He's a woman beater. Him still abuse you even if you fire back the blow. Because me did fire back the blow. I never remember telling you one time him choked me till my throat sore for y'all 3 days. Womanizers.
And if him put him hand on you, then what you going to call that? Abuse, right? I said, of course. It's not a fight. He lick me, so fine. She's like, all right, you practice that. You do that next time. So I say, all right, then this lady boy, I don't think she for us. That's what I'm saying. Which counts like this, for us. But I remember,
new lady.
Right.
Has it happened?
It happened.
And you never look him back?
No.
And he kept looking.
Hottest beat me ever get.
Hottest beating she ever get. Can you believe that? The man had lick hot for you, They hit you really hard. They're not even asking them get like a slap. Listen, the way I'm so irate, I'm remaining calm because this is a late night video, guys. Doing me love, I'm making this video at 11 o'clock and I'm going to ensure that it's posted 12 o'clock on the dot. Right?
And Yanique, you said at that point, something switched in your head and you went straight to the police station and you were done. Done.
I remember the night when it happened and I said to him, even before it happened, I said to him, listen, we're not going to look you back, we're not fighting, So he's like, him there fixing himself because him after him know me normally fight and tear off shirt and whatever. So him tie him pants properly and him do it. I said, me not look me just tell you this. And he's like, all right. And back. It was very horrible. And he went through everything. I said to myself, boy, at one point I want to grab him and I said, no, I'm not doing it. And he's like, yeah. I said, do your worst because this will be the last time. And he's like, oh. And I remember when it happened in the morning, and Gina was in the house too. And that was just too much. And
you said that's one of the reasons you had to leave. Because you had to show her it's not okay to stay.
It's not. Because as I said, my mom would be like, the man would put them hand on you. So, her thing would be like, yo, lick him hard, whatever. And when she was there in the room, she was crying out and she was there crying at the door and saying, I want grandma. She crying and I ran to her. And even though he might try to drag me and whatever, I ran to her and I said to her, your family, no, mommy, no, I want grandma. I said, I am here. And she started looking scared. And that fear where she was like, you are not enough. You are not enough, mommy. I am afraid. In the station, and then I went to the hospital, did the x-ray, there was blood in my ears, everything. And I said, that's it. And I sent a picture to him and I said to him that enough is enough. And he's like, no, but I fight your fight. No, whatever fight. We never let you. Yeah, they must have stopped your foolishness. I said, you know what? I'm done.
You know something though? When a strong woman makes up her mind, she makes up her mind. And I tell you, when I did make up my mind that I'm done, I did make up my mind. Yanique made her mind up. She made her mind up that she's done. And she's going to go to the police station. And listen, the saddest thing is, this man has a child with her and he's abusing her in front of the child. This is how heartless some of these men are. And that is the reason why, as women, we have to do our background checks on these men. Them lie. When them not lie, them touches. When them not touches, them conniving, them deceiving, them abusing. It's like they are everything that's bad. Look how I'm sweating because I don't even have any fan out here, right? And it's just so sad. But I want to say to women that are being abused, you can come out of this. You have to condition your mind mentally first, and then you work your way to physically leave that toxic relationship. I too was in one. The biggest mistake of my life, and I'm out. You can come out too. And if there are females that are watching my video that are being abused and you need my support, I am here to support you. Just post a comment and I will reach out to you individually. We need to stop abusing women. Men, you need to stop abusing women. When if you take no, when I like hear no. When if you take no, if a woman not interested, it's a no. Many days I tell men, no, I'm not interested, and then keep on a message. When I like hear no. When if you learn to take no, because even if you take no, big things are gonna happen. Big things are going to happen. You men are problems. A lot of you men. God bless the few good men out there. All right, but that's all I have to say. That's all my ranting. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And I know you guys are loving the content that is coming in. Share my video because, guys, I want to build up my subscribers. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you have not yet done so. Bye-bye.